The following article was posted to theblast.com on October 25th of 2018. Now, the article was titled, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta to feature its first gay male couple in upcoming season. Now, Gary Trock wrote the article, and here's what he wrote. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is diving into uncharted but hopefully positive territory by featuring its first gay male couple as regular castmates in the show. Reps for the Atlanta natives Prince Carter and Zachary Jones confirmed the two men have signed on for the upcoming season of the popular VH1 reality show. We're told production kicked off last week. Carter is deeply involved in the Atlanta scene and is considered one of the top socialites in town. He's also interviewed a bunch of the current Love and Hip Hop stars, including Mimi Faust, Carly Red, Mama D, Bambi, and Erica Dixon. We're told Jones is a fashion model who regularly works with Fashion Nova. We're told Carter has also become extremely close friends with Carly Red and will more than likely be involved in her storyline on the show. The guys tell The Blast, quote, as an African-American gay male couple, it's tough as hell in today's society, and there's so many stigmas we're up against. We are two big personalities. We just happens to love each other dearly. Adding that, quote, with this platform, we want to show that love has no face or color, but love is all about treating others with respect, allowing people to just live their best lives. Wait. Before I finish the article, fool, this is Love and Hip Hop. They don't even have straight couples doing that. So why should your relationship, your union be that way on the show if everybody else looks a damn fool? Anyways, they also tell us they are excited to show a, quote, gay relationship in more of a positive light. Carter and Jones won't be the first gay couple in the Love and Hip Hop franchise, as Miles Brock and Milan Christopher were featured on the Hollywood edition in 2015. End of the article. But let me tell you something right now. I don't want to see a positive gay couple. Here's the reason why. The straight couples are toxic, whether they're married or unmarried, whether they have children or don't have children, whether the people's children are featured on the show or not featured on the show. Everybody else looks a damn fool, including when they have lesbians in the show. But yet your gay male couple should look good on TV and everybody else looks a damn fool? Can we say agenda? And seeing this as Love and Hip Hop, they're saying that one dude is like a model for Fashion Nova and the other one is a socialite. What the F-U-C-K does that have to do with hip hop? Fashion Nova and socialites. That means he's somebody who like goes to parties and schmoozes with people or whatever. Like he knows a lot of people. What the hell does that have to do with hip hop? I don't understand. I'm completely confused. I mean, why not just make a gay and hip hop-esque show and have all of these pseudo hip hop people? Because I didn't hear anything about these dudes being rappers, music producers, or anything that has anything to really actually do with hip hop. The article didn't even say that one of them is a goddamn fashion stylist for hip hop artists. Just that one's a socialite and one's a model for Fashion Nova. I don't understand what's going on. And this is not me shading these guys. This is not me saying that they shouldn't be on the show. Because in all honesty, I don't really care. To be frank with you, the Atlanta one is my least favorite in any damn way. And as far as like LGBT people being on the show, you know, I really didn't know what to think when they put Miles and Milan on the show. I didn't really care for Miles. But I think I always thought Milan was really cool after I actually saw him on the show. But they put him on the show as a, quote, gay rapper. But pretty much all the rapping he was doing was on the show. When the cameras went off, where's the music? I thought that he was a gay rapper. Same thing with Miles. He's supposed to be a bisexual rapper. Where's his music? Where's the album? You know, since they were artists who just happened to be LGBT, where is the hip hop? I just want actual hip hop people on the show. And if they want to make it so gay where they feel like as if there has to be all of this homosexuality, all this LGBT stuff, why not just make LGBT hip hop? Oh, that's right. That's right. Because only maybe 3% of the population identifies as LGBT. Okay? So since only maybe 3% of the population identifies as that, if they did a show that was specifically gay in hip hop, if they made gay in hip hop on VH1 airing at 8 p.m., the ratings would not be anything like Love and Hip Hop. It wouldn't be a #1 show or anything. And then what they would see is that people don't really care if you're gay. That's not why people are watching you. They're watching you for other reasons. And then it would expose the fact that we don't give a crap. Yes, there's gay people. We all have gay people in our family. Some of us have gay people in our households. Some of y'all got gay people inside of you. And one of them might be drinking a martini while wearing high heels and panties with his balls hanging out. But my point is this, man. Forget trying to make Love and Hip Hop gay. How about we make Love and Hip Hop good again? Like, do you not see VH1, my favorite network, that people keep telling you guys that they're going to be tuning out more and more so because you guys keep doing the same old things? And people feel like once they've seen it once or 10 times, you know, that they're basically sick of it. So is doing something new, doing something gay, even though there's been gay people on there? LGBT people have been on the show, you know, Atlanta, New York, Hollywood, and Miami. There's always been somebody who was an LGBT person on the show. If I'm not mistaken, since the first season, at least one of those girls identified as bisexual, right? At least one. Yeah, we have sex tapes, adultery, violence, people throwing drinks on each other, women fighting with women, men fighting with men sometime, and even women and men going up against each other from time to time. And you mean to tell me with all of this foolishness that we see in the show, the one positive relationship is going to be two gay guys who, from what I've read, are not hip hop people. And now this is not me dissing them. Like I said, I don't really care that they're on the show. What I care about is whether or not I'm going to like their personalities, whether or not I'm going to like watching them on TV. Some of the gay people I thought were cool. Some of the LGBT people that they put on the show I thought were cool. Other ones I didn't really care for. Like I'll use D. Smith, for example. D. Smith was the transsexual from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. What season was it? Was it season 4, 3, something like that? When D. Smith was the best friend of Betty Idle, which a lot of people thought that Betty Idle was a trans person, but Betty Idle is definitely all woman. And she was awesome, and they need to bring her back to the show. My favorite twerker. But anyways, the point is this, though. D. Smith was somebody who was an LGBT person, since they lump all these people up into the same group to inflate the numbers. Because if you take any one of those groups, you'll see that they're an extremely minute percentage of the population. But roughly 3% of the population is an quote unquote LGBT person, right? But D. Smith was somebody whose personality I didn't really care for on the show. No offense to Betty Idle, who was awesome. But whereas, let me see, who else is an LGBT person? Whereas, for example, Mimi Faust, who I don't know if Mimi identifies as lesbian or bisexual, but I thought she was awesome. Another person, Milan Christopher, enjoyed him on the show and off the show. Seems like a cool guy and a really good friend. Whereas, let me see, who's somebody else who's LGBT that I really don't care for? Yeah, I'll just use Miles. I didn't really hate Miles, but I just didn't really care for him. And then somebody like Jonathan from Love and Hip Hop New York. I'm neutral with him. And I have to go and break it down like this and talk about who I like, who I don't like, and who's in the middle, because a lot of LGBT people are extremely emotional and they have this extreme victim complex. So if I say that I don't like a gay person on Love and Hip Hop without mentioning a gay person that I did like, then they'll say, oh, see, you just hate gay people. No, you're just against the LGBT community. You're just a bigot. No, I don't give a damn what you do with your life. To tell you the truth, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, I really don't care. I just don't like being fed propaganda. I don't care about these dudes being gay. Why is that the headline? What was the headline again? Let me reread it. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta to feature its first gay male couple in upcoming season. That's how they introduced us to these two guys. The first gay male couple from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for season 8. Not meet artist Prince Carter, meet artist Zachary Jones. No, they weren't introduced to us as musicians, music producers, audio engineers, assistants. None of that shit. It's first gay male couple on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I should hear why. Who are you? It's not like this is somebody on Billboard who's a known musician, at least that I know of. I've never heard of these people. And then if somebody says, well, I don't care, then it's gonna be like, oh, so you hate gay people. No. I just hate and resent the fact that homosexuality is viewed as a talent. Being gay is not a talent. You don't deserve extra or special credit because you're gay. You're just another person. It doesn't make you special. It doesn't make you less or more. It just means nothing. Because it doesn't tell me anything about you. So what? You like men's and you don't want to be delivered. So what? Could you imagine if straight people were promoted that way? Straight Love and Hip Hop couple. Mimi and Stevie will be featured on the next season of Love and Hip Hop. Unfreaking believable. Anyways, I guess we gotta wait until these guys come on television so that way we can see who they are and what they're really about, because at the end of the day, we don't really know spit about them. Other than the fact that one of them models for Fashion Nova, the other one's a socialite, and they're gay and in a couple. Wow. Thanks. That's a whole lot. I guess some people are impressed by knowing that little bit about them. I'm not. Are you? What do you guys think about it? Now, I do want to see, what they're about. I'm definitely going to be tuning in. I'm definitely going to give them a chance, But anyways, let me know what you think about it all below. Meat Magazine on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notify, share this video on social media where the hosts congregate. Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, 2 cans with a string in the middle telepathically. That way everybody and their mama too knows that Prince Carter and Zachary Jones are going to be starring on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and we should care because they're gay. And this is no offense to them, because I have no issue with these guys right here. But there absolutely positively is a gay agenda. And if you ever heard of the book After the Ball, then you already know that. You never heard of the book After the Ball? We talked about how they were going to use the media to paint a positive image, positive representation of homosexuals and homosexuality. You never heard of After the Ball? What's that book? I think it's like 20 years old by now. But anyways, guys, I'm not saying that they're a part of the agenda, which I have mixed feelings about, due to the fact that you should want your group to be presented positively to the world. Who would want to purposely make your group, look negative to the world? I mean, unless you're one of those black people on Fox News. But that's a whole nother story. Those. Anyways, my point is this, though, man. What do you guys think? Do you want to see them on the show? Or are you a hater? Because let's just be real here. We don't know anything about them, so how could you say no? But, so I'm willing to give them a chance. Are you? Which I'm sure pretty much everybody is. There's probably a very small amount of people who are going to say, no, I don't want to see these homos loving hip hop. Since they're allegedly, so hated, and it's just so rough out here for a gay pimp and his feather boa. Probably pink feather boa. Nah, I'll just mess with y'all. Anyways, I'm going to tune in and see how these guys are as people, because they're just people. Just ordinary people who happen to dress extraordinary. All right. Me Magazine.